I will update you on basically on two things. One is about our testing, and one is an update on where we stand as far as the vaccines are concerned. Now, in terms of testing, we since it has been just about 6 months since we did the diagnosis of the very first case on 30th of January, and as has been brought about in that presentation, that we have completed more than 2 crore tests since then. We have been able to establish a large number of laboratories, and yesterday we did about 6.6 lakh tests. We have, as a policy, been following the policy of intelligent and calibrated testing, depending on which area needs more testing, setting up labs there, setting up TrueNat machines, setting up CBNat machines, depending on where high priority areas, whether it be the Andaman Nicobar Islands or Nagaland or Sikkim or Mizoram. So we've done that. We've also tried to set up high throughput laboratories in special economic zones such that our economy also progresses and testing can happen more so where there are larger international airports. So, and now the states have also been cooperating immensely in this testing, and we are requesting them to reach up to 10 lakh tests per day. And we're providing the infrastructure, we have helped with that, and the states are working on that in every which way. But it is important for states to analyze their data. More important, it's important for the states to analyze their data and mount locally specific data-driven response, what we call as knowing the epidemic. So the states have to know the epidemic at the state level and the district level and mount responses which are data driven, and there is enough data now. We have set up systems so that all the data is available for every state, every district, every laboratory that is testing, and that is will go a long way as we tackle the epidemic. Coming to the second point in terms of the update on the vaccines, as we know, there is no specific drug or vaccine available yet for COVID-19. However, we have about 141 candidates that are being studied the world over. About 26 are in different phases of clinical trials, and the need of a vaccine is both great and urgent, but there is a dilemma. The pandemic is progressing rapidly, and to develop a vaccine, it takes time. Time not only from the science aspect, but also from the social, cultural, and regulatory aspects. So at the present moment, we have 3 Indian vaccines which are in different phases of clinical testing. The first one is the inactivated virus vaccine, which is the Bharat Biotech vaccine, which has completed its phase 1 study in 11 sites and is started its phase 2 study. Now, what is phase 1 and phase 2? Phase 1 and phase 2 are safety studies, more importantly safety studies, and very early efficacy studies. They look at how efficacious is the vaccine early. So these are the phase 1 and phase 2. So for the first vaccine, we have the phase 2 which has started. Similarly, for the DNA vaccine of Zydus Cadila, we have India has completed the phase 1 and has embarked on the phase 2 of study at 11 sites, and that is also progressing well. And the third vaccine, which got its approval only yesterday, is the recombinant Oxford vaccine being manufactured by Serum Institute of India, and which has got approval for phase 2 and phase 3 clinical trials, which are starting within a week at 17 sites gradually as the sites clear their. So the important to remember that once we have safe and effective vaccines, we really need to worry about 4 points. One is prioritization and fair distribution of the vaccine. Two is the logistics of vaccine rollout and the cold chain. Three is stockpiling. And four is training of people who are to be giving these vaccines. Although India has been rolling out these other vaccines for many years and has the know-how and the caliber for this. The last point that I want to make, that till such time that we have a safe and effective vaccine becomes available, till such time a safe and effective vaccines become available, and even after, I emphasize that sustained behavioral change, physical distancing, wearing a mask, proper hand hygiene, physical distancing is probably the best vaccine available at the moment and even after. So we will have to continue with these measures absolutely. Thank you so much.